everyone, so I'm going to take you through the first beading haul I have here from That Bead Lady, and they're located in Ontario, Canada. So it's one of my favorite shops to purchase from in Ontario here. So I do have a big package that I've ordered from recently, and I want to show you everything that I have purchased. Lots of beads, that's for sure. So I'm just going to put my hand in the bag and show you. The first thing is, of course, a non-tarnish cloth. This is very useful just for cleaning your metals and jewelry pieces. It's great. My mom uses it. I always have to order more for her. So that's great. That's a pretty good price. Ooh, got these gorgeous. I just pulled out like a bunch of them. What color is this? Indigo. So it's indigo, like blue, purple, Swarovski crystal. And yeah, it's really gorgeous. So I did get the size in the 3mm and the 4mm, which is beautiful. I use both. I use predominantly the 4mm bicone, but the 3mm I love for like those smaller details or in between like brick stitching and stuff like that. So I ordered both, and I ordered a ton. So that's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, like blue. Sometimes in the light it shows up as a little bit more purpley, but it's gorgeous. It is more on the blue side, almost like a navy blue. So that's from That Bead Lady. Wow, how many pieces did I get? I got at least like 4 strands of each size. And they're each like around $4 Canadian a strand. So that's pretty good for Swarovski. I like that. Next thing, also got some metal finishings from here too. So we got some sterling silver jump rings. So these are the jump rings that open, which is perfect. So you could put them on chains, and it's just good like finishings with clasps and stuff like that. And they're sterling silver, so they just look a little nicer. 10 pieces, perfect. Here's some wire, artistic wire, very basic material to use. I try to go for the non-tarnish ones. I know the gold ones, they tarnish a bit more, but they are good for different pieces. Let's see. This is a 24 gauge, so pretty thin wire. So it is good for more fine kind of crafting, hair pieces, or like small earrings and stuff like that. It's perfect. And I think it is non-tarnish. This one, yep, non-tarnish brass. So it's kind of the way to go for sure when buying wire. It just lasts a bit longer. Oh, and here's some more sterling silver jump rings. I'm literally just putting my hand in the bag and seeing what comes out. So it's always fun. Never know what's gonna come out of the bag. Oh, some more indigo Swarovski crystals. Ooh, so I got some earring hooks. Perfect. I do make a lot of earrings. I'm very creative with the earrings I make. I make a lot of different types of earrings, big earrings, small earrings. And I do like to use sterling silver earring hooks. I find it's a lot better for my customers, especially when they're sensitive to metals. So this is all I buy now, is the sterling silver earring hooks. So we need to buy more. And of course, there's some more. Each package comes with 12 pieces. So that's 6 earrings you can make in total. So good. Always have to buy more of those. Oh my gosh, there's more. How many did I buy? Oh my gosh. A little bit of a shopaholic for sure.
Tell me about it.
But you know, you always need to like have the materials in your beading box. You don't want to be short if you need to make earrings. Okay, and here is clasps. So again, if I'm making like a really fancy necklace or bracelet, I definitely want to use the sterling silver lobster clasps as opposed to just like nickel or brass or just any type of lobster clasp. I do want to use sterling silver, especially when you spend so much time on a necklace and you're using delicas for seed beads or really high quality materials. You want to finish off the ends with really good materials. So this one's really nice. This is the 12 millimeter by 7 millimeter lobster clasp. So I do try to always have these in my beading stash. Oh my gosh, okay. You'll laugh at me. I got some more of these earring hooks. I guess I was running really low, so I needed to get some more of these earring hooks. Got some more jump rings. So it looks like the next purchase I make, I'll probably have to get the closed jump rings. These are the open ones, so these ones are good to attach to other chains. But I do like to finish with the closed ones if I'm doing like bead weaving, and then finish my piece with a closed jump ring so that the actual nylon string doesn't slip through that little crack. But these are good for like extenders. You always need a jump ring at the end. All right, oh, some more lobster clasps because it comes with 4 in a package. Okay, and this is more artistic wire, but it comes in this kind of like disc. This is 30 yards, 26 gauge. So this is a bit more thin as opposed to the 24 gauge that I had. Yes, I got a 24 and a 26 gauge. So 24 is a bit thicker. The 26 gauge is, I'm using this more often nowadays because I find it's easier to move, or especially when I'm doing like tiaras and headbands. It's just thin enough that I could use a lot of different types of seed beads, and the seed bead actually fits through the wire, but it's also thick enough that it doesn't bend and break when I'm playing around with it. So yeah, I do like the 26 gauge a lot nowadays. So I did get it in gold, and I think I already have a ton of the silver. And of course, it's the tarnish resistant. So it just lasts a bit longer, of course. And whenever I finish a piece, I always store it in a Ziploc bag just so it lasts a lot longer. And it's just a good way of taking care of your jewelry as well. All right, what else did I get? I know I got a lot of beads in this haul too, so. Okay, we need these for sure. I do a lot of these, what do you call it, like head pin type of jewelry as well. So a lot of these head pins, especially when you're doing charm bracelets, I think they're so cute. Everyone loves them. Like, they never go out of style, right? So I just got a bunch of those, and I think these are sterling silver as well. Perfect. Ooh, I see seed beads. Okay, look at these. I don't know how well you can see them because they kind of blend into my gray background here, but they do have a little, so these are seed beads. They do have a little bit of like a lilac purple lining to them, and they're semi-transparent, so I don't think they're delicas because they have kind of like a round edge to them. And yeah, the lining looks like it's like a lilac, purple, blue, gray, but then it's like transparent on the outside. So I'll kind of bring that closer. Really cool. How different are these? Love them. I just love the color. They're good. Really cool. And I feel like gray is really in, and lilac purple. Gorgeous for any project. You could even use these for like a brick stitching. Like all the beads look like they're the same size. I would use it. I know the delicas are probably better to use, but also very pretty. Perfect. Ooh, so these are bugles. These are the gold They have like that transparent casing on the outside. It's that gold lining. Really nice. I feel like you always need these. They're always in style. These are bugle beads. And these are like the longer. I wonder if it tells you the size. They've got to be at least like 6 millimeters long. So yeah, your classic bugle gold beads. I love them. I love working with these. So much fun. Cool. All right. Oh, these are different. So these have almost like an iridescent exterior, but the lining is gold. I don't know if you can see that. So the inside almost looks gold, but the outside is almost like iridescent, opaly clear color. Very cool. And they're not a super tiny seed bead. They're like a bit bigger, so they're good for like if you're doing something really different, like a chunky necklace, not a brick stitch, but like a different type of weave. If you could see, yeah, see, it's almost like iridescent opaly kind of exterior, but then it still has that gold lining, so really different. And they're good size for projects for sure. I think I even have these in the seed beads, so they're really, really, really tiny size. But that was from a previous purchase, so I had to get like the size up as well. They're really good for like tiaras and wiring projects. Ooh, so these are a Delica bead. Delica, they almost look clear with a white lining. No, even not white lining. But they're not super clear. They almost have like a white tinge to them. But they are cut, you can tell they are cut, I guess, with some kind of electrical tool. They all look like they're cut evenly. And they have almost like that square cube cut to them. Really cool. Like this would be amazing for kind of a brick stitch, even if you just use these beads and nothing else. As an earring or bracelet, oh, that would be really cool. And these are, yeah, like you almost see like the white. They're not like super clear. And then they have like, they almost look like glass. Like they're made from, well, they probably are. I don't even know. But they look like glass, like they're pure glass. Really cool. They match with my nails. Oh, wow. I love that. But then they kind of, not sparkle, but they have like a nice reflection to them. The light bounces off them really nicely. So you could tell they are like a Delica or higher end kind of seed bead, you know. I'm still learning about all these different terminologies of beads. That's cool. I know I love my Delicas. Oh, and of course, I had to buy the gold Delicas because I'm in love with them. Oh no, these aren't Delicas. Sorry, Delica Muki. They're Muki Delicas. As you can see right there on the label. Muki. I love Muki beads. I buy so many of them. I mean, they're cut just so perfectly. Each bead is the same size. This is the way to go when you're doing brick stitching, for sure. These are the beads you gotta use. You can see, so this is a gold finishing. Really pretty. So the gold ones end up being a bit more, I think. But they are good for just like pops of gold here and there within your project. That's what I like to do, as opposed to doing like a whole project on gold. Really pretty. Yeah. And they kind of have a nice finishing to them. Like they're not super shiny. You can tell they're done like really, really well. Yeah. And they're not super matte as well. So they have a nice gold coat to them. And you can tell like they won't chip very fast as well. Really cool. I'm excited to use these. Has to be a very special project. All right, so that's the end of that Bead Lady haul. Whew, that was a lot. So we got another haul I'm going to take you through. Just clean up my station a little bit. Okay, so the next one is an American company, of course. Art Beads. So the next bead haul is from Art Beads. I love Art Beads. I'm sure most of you crafters out there have heard of Art Beads before, but I find that they just have so many different materials. I'm having a hard time finding certain colors in Canada in terms of Swarovski crystals. Art Beads, they carry it all. They cover every shade, every color of Swarovski you could possibly imagine. So that's why they're my go-to place for buying beads and Swarovskis especially. Especially when I just have a certain color in mind for a project. I know that they're gonna carry that color. So yeah, please write in the comments, I mean, if you know or you've seen certain colors of Swarovski crystal here in Canada that I have not seen. Please let me know if there is a store that does carry some of these colors. Because I'm having a hard time finding them. All right, so first one is this Swarovski pearl. Swarovski pearls are really interesting. So it has like that opal, it's called iridescent. So it has like almost like an iridescent finish to them. Really lovely. Yeah. Iridescent pearl. And these are nice pearls. So they're not like your freshwater pearls for sure. But they're all the same size at least. So if you're doing a project where the size matters. And then these are really good to use for sure. And they have like gorgeous, like I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it has that iridescent sheen to them. And then the normal sheen is almost like a rose kind of color. Rose ivory kind of pearl with the iridescence on top. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, so I think this is one of the colors. I'm not sure if you can find this one in Canada. This is the Bicone Crystal Silk. So the silk is the color of the Swarovski. And this is the 4mm, of course, because I always use the 4mm. This one's not really nice. So it's not like the vintage rose. The vintage rose color is more on the pink side. The silk is more on like a peachy, champagne kind of side. I'd say it's more of a peach. Really pretty. But it's just like the lightest bit of peach. Beautiful. Like I'm loving peach, especially for summer projects. Just in love with them. Okay, so this is one of the colors I was telling you about. So the Azure Blue. The Azure Blue I could not find here in Canada. So this was my main reason for this haul, was specifically for this color. So it's like a very light, faded, pale blue Swarovski crystal. And this is in the 3mm Bicone. So I have both the 3mm and the 4mm I purchased. But yeah, it's just the most beautiful shade of blue. And I had to purchase these because I made all the jewelry pieces for my bridesmaids. The hair pieces, the earrings, and bracelets. And this was the color I used because they all had like a different shade of blue. But the Azure Blue and the crystal matched all of them. So I bought a ton of these. And yeah, I had to buy them from Art Beads because they're the only people I know that carry this shade of blue. So yeah, please let me know if you know anywhere here in Canada that carries the Azure Blue. Yeah, so I got a ton of those. Oh, this is another beautiful shade. So this is called the Rose Peach Shimmer. I don't know if you can see that, but it almost looks like it's an AB crystal. So not only is it like that peach color, that rosy peach, but it also has like that AB shimmer that picks up a lot of different colors in the light as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are an AB crystal as well. Yeah, you can see that. Beautiful peach. So it's a bit darker, like it's more of a peachy pink as opposed to the silk. See, the silk is more like a light peach, whereas the rose peach is more of like a salmon color. Yeah, I think I'm going to use these right away. I have a lot of ideas for these. I want to use them in like chokers. So stay tuned for that project. I'm going to use this beautiful color for summer. Okay, so then we got some more of this azure blue in the 4 millimeters. See, it's just so beautiful. I love this color blue. Everyone needs to have this. Oh, of course. So I had to buy the 4 millimeter bicone in the clear AB crystal. So the ABs are just, oh, phenomenal. So it's a clear with that AB tinge to them. Up like all the colors in the light. You can almost see like that rainbow iridescent look to them. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it. It's just so sparkly. It's just so me. I mean, I gotta have that AB crystal. Don't you just love AB crystals? AB times 2, it says. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this has to be something special. Like, it's definitely higher end than just your regular like crystal bicone. Oh yeah. Oh, the ABs, love it. So I had to up my stash. I always have to make sure I have these AB 4 millimeter bicones in my stash of beads. So whenever I am running low, I just buy more of these. Love it. Oh my. What was I thinking purchasing these? These are, so this almost looks like it's called a Luminous Delica seed bead in hot pink. So almost looks like a neon pink seed bead in your Delica. Oh, Muki. So they're Muki beads, so perfect for brick stitch. I'm just buying a bunch of these Muki beads nowadays, to be honest, because I'm doing a ton of brick stitch work, and this is the way to go. Gotta get the Muki beads. And these, so on the exterior, it looks transparent, but the lining is like a hot neon pink. I mean, I really hope they don't start to scratch away, but if it does, it still has that clear exterior. I mean, I'm just loving it. Whenever I see something in neon pink, I just have to get it. I'm just so attracted to it. I love that. Even for just pops of neon within your project. Woo! Love it. Oh wow, we got a bag of beads. Bag within the bag. Okay. Oh, this is a different color. It's called a light sapphire. So it's not like a dark sapphire, it's a light sapphire. And it's a shimmer times 2. So it almost has like that AB finish almost. I think that's why it's called a shimmer, because it almost catches the light in that different color. It does. It's not just like a light sapphire. It has almost a tinge of purpliness to it. Like it shimmers in a different contrasts and colors of the blue. It's like a purpley blue. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I love that. And of course that's 4 millimeters. I mean, maybe it's just a good contrast and good pairing with the azure, or not. It's just a really good statement crystal, I find, because it's a bit darker shade of blue, and it has that shimmer to it. Like you literally could just use this with a simple, like clear seed bead, and that would be just so beautiful. Okay. Wow, there's so much here. Oh my, okay. Let's see, I'll pull these out together because they're very similar. Look at this color. What was I thinking? Wow. I love the yellow. Love the yellow. Like if you're making like a daisy flower with wiring, like using wire and making a flower for like a headband or a headpiece, this would just be so pretty. Like this is the yellow to use. So it's called Yellow Opal. It does have that opal tinge to it. So it's not matte. So which is really nice because then matte and yellow kind of looks very cheapy, you know what I mean? This is not like that at all. This is that opal color, very transparent, beautiful yellow, like a carnation yellow, gorgeous. So of course I had to buy the 4mm and the 3mm as well. So I could use this for like a full-on headband and do flowers with these. That would just be so pretty. I love it. Hope you're getting a good shot of that. But yeah, you could just use simple, even like the gold, pairing it with the gold and like a clear seed bead. And then this will just be so stunning, so stunning. I can't even find my gold seed beads. Let me see. Oh yeah, here they are. See, pairing it with like a gold and then like a clear seed bead. Oh man, stunning, stunning. I love that combination. All right, so I'll stick to art beads. Oh, and here's some more. I guess I was thinking of a really big project, so I bought a bunch then. Another color of Swarovski. So this is your 3mm by cone. It's called Silver Night, this color, Silver Night. And it's not a matte, it's like almost looks, it looks very shiny. Has a nice tinge to it, like one side is very Silver Night and the other side is almost like a transparency. Very pretty. Silver Night. So these are the 3mm, so I'm sure I also bought the 4mm to pair with that as well. I mean, these alone, like an earring, like just a simple drop, like that alone is just, that's all you need. Yep, and I did buy them. Okay, so here is the, oh, I got the 5mm and I got the 4mm and the Silver Night. Just gorgeous. I don't know what I was thinking to do with these yet, but probably something very simple and just all of them together, like just use these in a project. That would just be really pretty. It's black, but it's almost, it's not like black black. It is definitely more on the silver end. That's really nice, really pretty. Almost like a gunmetal kind of silver. Ooh, okay, so we got some more Delica, Miyuki Delicas, of course. And this is an eggshell. It's actually called eggshell. It's really nice. So this is a matte. I love to buy a lot of these Miyuki beads in that matte finish. I just feel like they're, I know, they don't chip away. They're more high end. They're just so pretty and they're more trendy nowadays as well. Maybe a bit more pricey, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the matte finish in the eggshell. So it almost looks like an ivory, but a darker shade of ivory. And that's why it's called eggshell. So it's not like white. It definitely has more of that warm, yellowy undertone to it. Really cool. Like you could pair this with any color. Oh, we got some more Silver Night in here. Okay, here's a new color. Wow, that's really pretty. It's like a lilac purple. It's called a light amethyst. Light amethyst AB. So there is that AB finish to them. They definitely pick up other colors. Sorry. Yeah, so it shimmers in like the AB tinge, iridescent look. But yeah, the lilac purple is really pretty. I'm always buying purple for sure. And the light amethyst. The light amethyst is really nice. It's really, really light purple. I don't even know if you would consider that amethyst. More of a lilac, I don't know, lavender. Really, really light purple. Like almost blends in with the gray background here. Yeah, really pretty. And I got that in a 3mm. Whoa! Okay, so this is the vintage rose. So I'll show you the difference between the vintage rose. So the vintage rose Swarovski crystal is definitely more on like the pinky side. Yeah, more on the pinky side, I'd say. But it has, I guess it's called vintage because it has like almost a deeper tone to it, as opposed to the silk, which is, see, it's more peachy, the silk. Whereas the vintage rose is more on that pink side. See, really pretty. So I do use mostly the like last year I was all about this vintage rose color. This year I'm all about the silk. But the vintage rose, just so gorgeous. Especially if you love like pinks and pink tones. Really nice. And this is very mature color of pink. Really pretty. So I got a ton of those. I probably got them in the 4mm as well. Oh wow. So I got more. Oh, this is a light silk. So I think this is even a different shade of silk. So see what I mean by art beads? They have every shade of Swarovski you could possibly imagine. Wow. Yeah. So it's different. See? So this is the silk here on this side. So it has more of that peach undertones, whereas the light silk, it's not really peachy at all. It's more of like a champagne color. It's definitely more champagne-y, beige. Yeah. So I love this for summer though. Like the silk is so summery, peachy, whereas this is almost like autumn. It's good for like autumn projects. Light silk, like I'd use that for something for my mom. But yeah, so it's definitely like, it's a deeper color, like a vintage color almost. It's called a light silk. Not peachy at all. But yeah, so that's the difference between them. If you wanted to know what color to order. So there's silk and then there's the light silk. Different. All these different shades of Swarovskis. And then there's more Swarovski pearls. This is the pearl in white. So the Swarovski pearls are all like the same size of pearl, but it has a beautiful opaly finish to them. You could tell they're more like higher end than just the basic pearls you would get at any kind of craft store. So they're definitely nicer and they don't chip away. Very, very nice finishing to these. Like I would use these in like bridal combs and projects like that. Very beautiful. And these are 3mm, so they're on the small size. Oh man, so much more. Oh, so this is a turquoise Swarovski crystal in 4mm. It's called turquoise. That's the color, turquoise. So this is very matte. So see how the matte finishing is just so different. It almost looks like a resin or a plastic finish. So you don't get that shimmery or sparkle to the bead as you would like the other Swarovski crystals, which are very shiny. So I don't know if I would buy these again because you can't even really tell that they are a Swarovski. They just look like a regular plastic bead. But they are. And that would be fun for like a summer project. Really fun to pair it. Ooh, even with the neon pink. I would probably pair these two together in a project. It's really fun and summery, all about that, the bright colors. So many shades, colors. Ooh, so of course, more seed beads. So this is a Milky Opal Matte. Oh, so beautiful. So it's called Blushed White Delica Seed Bead. It is. So it's a matte finish, but it does have that blush undertone, and it is opaly. So you do get, it's not white or ivory. It's more in the blush tones. Hope you could pick that color up. But it's definitely more on the blush side. So it would look really nice if you were to pair this with pink crystals or pink beads. Really beautiful. You could tell these are like a higher end, like really nice finish. Of course, they're your Milky Delicas. Beautiful for a brick stitch project. Like I would probably just use these all on their own. And it has that matte finish, which is so different, but still so pretty. Opaque, so it's called opaque matte. Blushed white. So it is white with just that really faint blush color to it. Oh, very pretty. Like this is special. I mean, this would even be nice for like a bridal project. If you're doing like a bridal tiara or bridal earrings, they would look really nice with pearls. See, it's definitely color. Has that rosy color to it. More seed beads. Let's see. Do I have more of these? Okay, so these are really cool. So this is also like a blush undertone, like that vintage blush color. This is more blush than the matte for sure. And it's a transparent as well. But the cuts, they all look the same size. So also would be really nice for a brick stitch project. And it has almost like a silver lining to them as well. So it's a blush on the outside, I guess, and a silver lining, like really nice. That would be really pretty too. And in bridal, like a blush bridal hair comb or any kind of bridal project. Really pretty. Oh, and here's something very similar. It's very similar to the last bead. But these are, they look like they're slightly larger. They're different. They're definitely different. I would say like this tube, like they're almost more blush. It's called, yeah, Silver Lined Frosted Rosaline. Really pretty. So they're frosted in that rosy blush color. And these are slightly larger than these beads. Really nice. And I got two of these tubes. Oh, it says right here, Tahoe. So they're Tahoe beads. Definitely good for brick stitching. Because I have to make sure they're the same size. So this is a bit larger. And of course, we got our just basic clear Swarovski, no AB finish, just clear Swarovski. Like this is my go-to bead right here for everything. Like I use this in every project practically. And I got these in the 3mm, probably got them in the 4mm. I always have to have these in my stash. So if I get them in the 4mm. I probably did, or I might already have them. But yes, these are so great, just to give every project just a little bit of sparkle and make it a bit more upscale and higher end. I always use these clear Swarovskis. Just really completes a project for me. And the 3mm, just so pretty. I love how they're just so tiny. Okay, so here's more of these pearlescent, it's called pearlescent white pearls in our Swarovskis. So they're Swarovski round pearls. Really pretty. Ooh, Tahoe beads. So this is like a light pink peach color. And it's all, yeah, these would be really good for brick stitch because they're all like that square. Almost has like that glass sheen to them as those white beads I previously showed at the beginning of the haul. Oh my gosh, I can't even find them. There's so many things around here. But yeah, it almost has like that glass finish to them. They're Tahoe beads, but these are, oh my gosh, fluff. They're called Fiber Optic Powder Pink Precision. Yes, definitely a powdery pink. Like I wouldn't consider them baby pink. They're more on the powdery pink side. Yeah, so it almost looks more on the blush side. Peach, so you could pair this with like peach beads, pink beads. You could go either way. So yeah, really pretty. Tahoe beads, really gorgeous. See, I mix all my beads together. Another tube. Oh, I wanted to show you this. These are one of my favorite colors of all time. I mean, look at that. Look at the finishing on that. It's like an opal iridescent, not even iridescent, just that shine, the opaly sheen to them, and they have that blush undertone, almost peachy, but still on the pink side. So gorgeous. These are also Tahoe Treasure. They're called White Lined Luster Rosaline Seed Bead. So it does have like that rose undertone to them, but they're still like shiny, but they're opaly at the same time. Wow, it's so hard to describe. But it has that iridescent look to them. This in a project would be so special, so special. Definitely really nice for like a bridal piece, for like a blushing bridal kind of piece. Really nice. The line, yeah, they're lined. It's like they're lined in that rosy color. Oh man, so hard to describe. Beautiful. So this is like one of the pieces I was really excited to show. These beads right here. Really pretty. I have to save that for a special project. Oh man, the big beads. Of course, I had to buy more gold seed beads. But see how these are a bit different than the last ones? These are almost like a vintagey gold. They're a deeper gold. So here, from that Bead Lady, they're more like a brassy kind of gold. These are more of like a vintage gold color. So they're Tahoe beads as well. They're transparent pink gold luster precision. So there's almost like a pink undertone to these. That's why it's called pink gold luster. But they have like that transparent finish, you know, really cool. I'll take them out of the plastic so you can get a better look at them. Like, yeah, you can almost see the little bit of pink undertone to them. They're almost like a vintagey pink gold. Like really gorgeous to pair with any of those blush beads that I previously showed. Really nice. Pink gold, like how cool is that? And you can almost see that pink sheen to them. But it's a deeper kind of gold. So definitely special for a special project. Love it. I love those. Okay, and the next one is your classic black matte beads. Yeah, so these are your Miyuki matte black delicas. I love it. I love working with these matte black beads, especially in the Delica and Miyuki. Like, they would be so cool in a brick stitch, like just doing brick stitch alone of some of these. And then I would probably just pop some of the clear crystals. I can't even find them, oh my gosh. Or any kind of a Swarovski crystal. Like just throw in some crystals in the brick stitch. Like that would be just so cool. and just have it all this matte black. Like, that's so trendy. So cool. I feel like anyone would fall in love with that project. Or just throw in some of this silver night in there. So cool. Oh, I think this is the one I meant to show. Yeah, the silver night. Like, just mix some of these in with the matte black seed beads. That would just be wow. So you still get like the shimmer, but then you get that matte look, which is really nice for like during the day. Any kind of like day outfit from day to night. Like, this is just so cool. I don't know if you're getting that matte look. Yeah, you can see that matte look. Super cool. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Okay, so I got some of these more yellow. Oh, it says the wrong package. Okay, so I got more of these, but these aren't the opally. The previous yellow I showed you was more on the opally kind of tone. These are more like a transparent AB yellow crystal. Still really pretty. Oh my gosh, I almost prefer these. They're so beautiful. What else have I got here? Oh, another beautiful color called Pacific Opal. And your bicone, the 4mm Swarovski. Gorgeous. I mean, who doesn't love this? This does look like it's a piece of the ocean. Pacific Opal, and it has an opal tinge to it. Just so beautiful. I'm loving it. And I think I got them in different sizes as well. Oh yeah, so I got the 5mm. Wow, I think I had something really big in mind for these. I mean, I'm just so in love with this opaly color. Everyone just loved the beach, right? This reminds me of the beach. And the 3mm as well. This, yeah, it reminds me of the ocean. Pacific Opal. It's so opaly. Almost looks like a teal color almost. And I don't know, these are not ABs, but still really pretty. Like, they have that transparent finish to them, so they still have like that little bit of shimmer to them, like just enough shimmer. They're not like overly shimmery, but oh man, those would be beautiful as even like a charm bracelet. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I got more, yeah. So I got more of the 3mm. Got a ton. Oh, just that color is so gorgeous for summertime. Aren't you just in love with it? So pretty. You don't need the AB finish on these. They're just like, they speak for themselves. They're so gorgeous. So in love with it. And of course, only buy cones. Like, that shape is just works so well in pretty much every project. And I just buy them in different sizes depending on what kind of work I'm doing. And I think this is the last piece I'm going to show. The last piece of my haul. This better be a good one. Of course, it's a seed bead. Just look at that purple. I'm in love with purple. Like, I'm amethyst. Like, amethyst is my birthstone. So whenever I see purple, I just gotta buy it. So I think this is a amethyst. I retook out the packaging and I don't know where I put it. But yeah, this is like an amethyst, royal purple almost. Has almost like a pinky purple tone to it as opposed to like a blue purple tone. So more on the pinky purple side. And they're definitely delicas, Muki delicas. So beautiful for brick stitch. I think I purchased these a few years back and made like a beautiful leaf pattern, and they were so gorgeous. So I think I wanted to try making them again. That's why I purchased these. So yeah, they're just so pretty, and they're more of like a transparency to them as opposed to a matte finish, which I love. I love that. Oh, this is just such a classic color for me. I always have to have this in my stash, just some kind of purple seed bead. So always work with this kind of a shade of purple. I love it. I love that royal purple, almost on the pink side. Just absolutely love it. So yeah, that was my haul. I hope you loved it. Oh my gosh, all the stuff. It was just a little quick reminder of everything I purchased from Art Bead. So a few of the things purchased today was all about Art Bead haul, as well as that Bead Lady from Ontario. Just love purchasing. Like, these are my two go-to bead stores I purchased from. Of course, I purchased from a ton of other places. Wherever I go, wherever I travel, I'm always looking for like the nearest bead store to purchase more stuff from. But yeah, this is my haul from that Bead Lady and Art Beads. Art Beads is, I'm so in love with them. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you know anywhere in Ontario where I could get these azure blue color. I just love them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the haul. Please leave me your comments of where you love to shop for beads. And I hope we chat soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.